Breaking news. The world is literally shaking tonight as Serita Jakes lost her cool in public, storming at Wendy Williams over the jaw-dropping leaked Bishop T.D. Jakes tape. This isn't a mere scandal. It's a fireworks explosion of betrayal, raw emotion, and pure chaos that has left millions gasping. Cameras flashed, phones rolled, and the public witnessed a meltdown nobody saw coming. At a star-studded downtown event, Serita Jakes confronted Wendy Williams, screaming accusations of lies and betrayal. Her rage reached a jaw-dropping peak. Serita shoved Wendy to the ground, causing minor injuries and a quick hospital rush. Witnesses called it apocalyptic emotional chaos, with screaming tears and stunned fans filming every moment. T. Mary Zindagi Barbad Tomaraja Serita screamed, voice shaking with heartbreak, while Wendy, brave but stunned, fought to stay composed. Paparazzi and live-streaming bystanders made it instantly viral, sparking worldwide outrage. Social media blew up like a tsunami. Hashtags #SeritaWendy, hashtag Bishop Tape Chaos, and hashtag Public Scandal Jakes trended in minutes. Fans split. Some defended Serita, citing trauma, while others slammed the push as reckless and dangerous. Every outlet, post, and viral clip cranked the scandal to unimaginable heights. This isn't just a tale of personal betrayal anymore. It's a full-blown spectacle of heartbreak, power plays, and total moral collapse. Serita Jakes' meltdown, Wendy Williams' shocking exposure, and the Bishop's secret tape collided to create one of the most jaw-dropping, emotionally charged viral scandals ever. Millions are glued to screens, horrified, gasping, and obsessed with every unfolding moment. The world is left screaming, who survives this emotional hurricane? What chaos comes next? And trust us, the scandal is only getting started. Tonight, the globe watched a shocker no one could imagine. Serita Jakes, once the picture-perfect loyal wife of Bishop T.D. Jakes, erupted in a fury storm aimed squarely at Wendy Williams. Why? A leaked tape spilling private, intimate moments between Wendy and Bishop Jakes that Serita had zero clue about. This wasn't mere betrayal, it was a public fireworks show of rage, leaving bystanders stunned and social media ablaze. The showdown unfolded at a swanky downtown event. Star-studded cameras everywhere, media and countless onlookers witnessing it all. Serita, who had stayed silent through months of rumors, finally snapped. Sources reveal her anger was off the charts, fueled by heartbreak, betrayal, and years of deception. Wendy Williams, bold as ever, held her ground. But when Serita hit peak emotional intensity, she screamed. Tam, Mary, Zindagi, Barbad Kardi, Sabori, Waja, her voice shaking with fury and despair, trembling with fury and heartbreak. Then, in a jaw-dropping moment, captured by cameras and live streams worldwide, Serita Jakes lunged at Wendy Williams, shoving her to the ground. Wendy toppled, suffering minor head and shoulder injuries. Medical aid was immediately called, and the scene was instantly labeled both an emotional meltdown and a full-blown physical altercation. The crowd gasped. Paparazzi snapped every angle, and footage went viral in seconds. Social media exploded. Hashtags like hashtag CARRI to attack Wendy, hashtag Bishop Tape Chaos, and hashtag Public Scandal Jakes flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok within minutes. Fans and critics were split. Some defended Serita, citing heartbreak and justified rage, while others slammed the assault as reckless and unacceptable. The world couldn't look away. Screams, tears, and shocking intensity transformed private betrayal into public spectacle. Wendy Williams' reaction added even more drama. She was visibly shaken and in pain, but fought to keep her composure amidst the chaos. Sources confirmed that Wendy said nothing on the spot, but her team verified she was deeply rattled and required medical attention. Support from her team. Meanwhile, Bishop T.D. Jakes' total silence sent speculation into overdrive. His absence during the showdown sparked global debates. Was it a stunt? Revenge? Or just the explosion of secrets long buried? The emotional wreckage didn't stop there. Serita Jakes' mental state reportedly plummeted. She was later hospitalized for shock and severe emotional stress, overwhelmed by betrayal, public humiliation, and worldwide scrutiny. Friends and family described her as utterly shattered, inconsolable, and broken. This collapse was more than heartbreak. It was a live broadcast of betrayal, rage, and shattered trust played out for millions. Media outlets pounced. Headlines screamed faith, betrayal, and violence. Serita Jakes' public meltdown. Every news segment, article, and discussion tore the incident apart. Analysts debated the fallout for Bishop Jakes' reputation, Wendy Williams' career, and the ethical minefield of a public meltdown this dramatic. The chaos only intensified as leaked video clips surfaced, fueling the frenzy. Circulated. Viewers witnessed Serita Jakes' rage, Wendy Williams' shock, and utter chaos all around. Every gesture, facial expression, and shouted or whispered word fueled the viral storm. Fans debated endlessly. Was Serita justified? Was Wendy playing manipulative games? Was Bishop Jakes secretly orchestrating the drama? What started as a private betrayal had exploded into a global spectacle. Social media engagement hit record highs, with millions sharing, commenting, and reacting nonstop. The mix of heartbreak, public violence, and jaw-dropping revelations cemented this as one of the most viral scandals of the year. And don't think it's over. While Serita battles her emotional meltdown, Wendy's revelation of Bishop Jakes' secret life continues to dominate headlines, trends, and debates worldwide. The scandal dives deep into faith, morality, trust, and betrayal. Leaving viewers glued, horrified, and hungry for every twist, each new moment drips with intensity, heartbreak, and drama. Keeping the audience completely captivated, glued, hungry for the next jaw-dropping twist. The fallout from last night's shocking showdown has rocked the globe. Serita, Jakes, once the picture of calm and composure as Bishop T.D. Jakes' wife, is now at the center of an emotional and viral hurricane. Her public attack on Wendy Williams, triggered by the leaked Bishop tape, has sparked debate, outrage, and fascination all at once. Millions are watching heartbreak, chaos, and global scandal play out in real time. After the incident, Serita briefly retreated, but the emotional aftermath was unbearable. Witnesses describe her as hysterical and inconsolable, pacing her home, screaming into the night. Replaying the betrayal again and again, friends say she cried for hours, unable to process secrets she had no idea existed. Her breakdown went beyond emotion, it became physical. Heart palpitations, uncontrollable shaking, and near fainting left her under urgent medical care. This wasn't just heartbreak. It was the public unraveling of a woman betrayed by the man she trusted most. Meanwhile, Wendy Williams, still reeling from the shocking shove, released a short statement from her hospital bed, confirming minor head and shoulder injuries. Despite being brief, it fueled even more controversy. Fans debated endlessly. Was Wendy a victim of Serita Jakes' rage, or a player in a carefully staged drama to sway public opinion? Video clips of the confrontation went viral across social media. Every frame was dissected, replayed, and analyzed by millions. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter became digital battlefields, with hashtags like #SCERataXWND, #BishopTapeChaos, and #PublicScandal Jakes trending globally in minutes. Meanwhile, Bishop T.D. Jakes stayed silent. His absence from statements only stoked speculation, analysts, and conspiracy. Theorists questioned whether the entire meltdown was orchestrated to protect his reputation, control the media, or distract from deeper secrets. Every leak, recording, and video Wendy released became ammunition, sparking more outrage and confusion. Serita's family and close friends revealed that the betrayal went far beyond the leaked tape. Exposing a web of secrets that had been hidden for years, they revealed that the private moments Wendy Williams exposed had been collected over years, hinting at a long-hidden secret deliberately kept from Serita Jakes. The implications were staggering. Fans worldwide realized the public meltdown was just the tip of Serita's private agony. Social media blew up with endless debates, some argued. Serita's reaction was understandably a natural response to years of betrayal, while others condemned the physical attack on Wendy as reckless and unacceptable. The media frenzy only grew when more details leaked. Sources close to Wendy claimed she had warning texts and conversations with Bishop T.D. Jakes, suggesting the tape's release was designed to expose the truth while sparking public discussion. Analysts debated whether Wendy had cunningly used the situation to seize control of the narrative, exposing the bishop while spotlighting Serita's emotional vulnerability. The layers of manipulation, strategy, and intrigue painted a scandal far more tangled than anyone imagined. Church members and followers of Bishop Jakes were left reeling. Reactions were all over the place. Loyal followers were in total shock, struggling to reconcile the revered Bishop T.D. Jakes with his secret life and public betrayal. Critics called it hypocrisy, pointing out that a man preaching faith and morality had been orchestrating deception on multiple fronts. Meanwhile, commentators speculated endlessly on the long-term fallout. Will Serita Jakes ever rebuild her public image, or is this scandal a permanent scar? Will Bishop Jakes' reputation survive, or has Wendy Williams' bold reveal rewritten public perception forever? The world was glued to every twist. Serita's emotional meltdown, Wendy's fearless exposure of private secrets, and the bishop's silent complicity. Videos of the confrontation kept circulating, showing Serita shoving Wendy, the stunned faces of bystanders, and the chaotic aftermath. Hospitals, social media, and news networks merged into one frenzy, sending the scandal viral. Emotional debates, heated comments, and millions of shares captured global fascination and outrage. Psychologists and commentators weighed in, highlighting the extreme emotional strain Serita endured. Experts say Serita Jake's public meltdown was the inevitable result of uncovering long-hidden secrets, compounded by betrayal, humiliation, and the blinding glare of the global spotlight. The tragedy wasn't just physical, it was mental, emotional, a domino effect of secrecy, lies, and exposure. As the world processes this chaos, things remain volatile. Every new clip, statement, and social media post adds fuel to the fire. Wendy Williams' role, Serita's devastation, and Bishop T.D. Jake's silence have created the ultimate storm of betrayal, emotion, and scandal. The saga is far from over. Viewers stay glued, hungry for the next twist, the next revelation, the next jaw-dropping moment in a story that's already rewritten public perception of trust, morality, and relationships. The scandal surrounding Serita Jakes, Wendy Williams, and Bishop T.D. Jakes has reached unprecedented levels of chaos and emotional intensity. What started as leaked private recordings and a public confrontation has exploded into a global spectacle, leaving millions stunned, horrified, and fixated on every detail. The last 48 hours have redefined betrayal, heartbreak, and public scandal beyond imagination. Serita, whose world was already shattered by the revelation of Bishop Jake's secret life with Wendy Williams, has now become the ultimate symbol of heartbreak and fury. After the public attack, her emotional and physical health took a dramatic hit. Witnesses report she was seen pacing, screaming, and crying uncontrollably, replaying every moment in private, every betrayal, whisper, and secret moment Wendy Williams revealed. Her family and close friends confirmed that Serita Jake's breakdown was so severe she needed extended hospitalization, with doctors stressing that the trauma went far beyond normal emotional distress. It was a full psychological collapse, fueled by decades of hidden lies, betrayal, and manipulation. Meanwhile, Wendy, who first exposed the secrets through private footage and leaked recordings, faced intense public scrutiny. Her bravery in revealing Bishop T.D. Jake's hidden life earned praise, but also sharp criticism. Thousands of fans and critics debated, was she seeking vengeance, justice, or simply opportunism? Social media erupted as every confrontation clip, reaction, and interview with Serita went viral, dominating TikTok, X, Twitter, and Instagram. Hashtags like #Serita shattered, #Wendy exposes Bishop, and #Jake public scandal trended globally within minutes, pulling millions into the frenzy. The bishop himself, Bishop T.D. Jakes, remained eerily silent. His lack of response only fueled speculation, leaving everyone questioning his role in orchestrating the secrecy and the chaos. Betrayal analysts, conspiracy theorists, and commentators tore apart every interaction. Public appearance and leaked recording, many claimed Bishop T.D. Jakes' silence was a calculated dodge to avoid accountability, while others suggested guilt and helplessness as the scandal spiraled. Serita Jake's emotional devastation deepened with a bombshell revelation. Sources confirmed the private moments Wendy Williams released were just the tip of the iceberg. Multiple unreleased recordings and messages suggested the secret marriage had lasted years. Completely unbeknownst to Serita, this revelation transformed public sympathy into widespread outrage as millions grasped the sheer depth of betrayal she endured. Psychologists and behavior experts weighed in, warning that the trauma could have lasting effects, potentially reshaping her public image and private life forever. Meanwhile, Wendy held a bold, unflinching stance. Her interviews and social updates showed she intended to keep exposing the truth. Backlash be damned. The mix of her courage and Serita's breakdown created a real-time spectacle unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Clash of public emotions, private betrayal, and global media frenzy. Social media erupted as the epicenter of debate. Millions argued whether Serita Jake's physical attack on Wendy Williams was justified or wildly excessive. Some defended Serita, pointing to years of betrayal and secrecy, while others slammed the assault as a dangerous escalation. Memes, reaction videos, live debates, and fan theories flooded every platform, creating viral-level engagement and non-stop global attention. Meanwhile, Bishop T.D. Jake's empire faced unprecedented scrutiny. Followers questioned his integrity, church members demanded answers, and sponsors reconsidered affiliations. Public discourse raged over not just his moral and spiritual credibility, but the implications of living a secret life while projecting faith, trust, and leadership. His silence was read by many as guilt or calculated avoidance, amplifying the betrayal narrative. As the scandal unfolded, new leaks suggested Wendy Williams' role in exposing the truth was deliberate, calculated to make the world grasp the full scope of the hidden marriage. Each video, statement, and social post added tension, heartbreak, and drama, driving audience engagement to record-breaking levels. Analysts noted the story hadn't just gone viral, it had reshaped public perception of power, faith, and morality in both media and religion. The culmination of the scandal revealed serious public consequences. Serita Jakes became the emotional epicenter of the crisis, embodying betrayal, heartbreak, and the total collapse of trust. Wendy Williams was both cheered and condemned for exposing the bishop. Bishop T.D. Jakes, once revered as a moral and spiritual authority, now faced a permanent stain on his legacy. This scandal was no longer private. It had exploded into a public tragedy, dissected by millions worldwide. Public sentiment was intense and divided. Millions mourned Serita's personal loss, debated Wendy's motives, and condemned Bishop Jakes' deception. News outlets, social media, and live streams overflowed with commentary, reaction videos, and endless speculation. Experts in psychology, media, and ethics emphasized how deception, secrecy, and betrayal can spiral into a global spectacle, leaving emotional devastation in their wake as the world digested the revelations. One fact became undeniable. This scandal redefined emotional intensity, betrayal, and public drama. Leaked private moments, a public physical confrontation, and a high-profile secret marriage combined to create a shocking, tragic, viral spectacle. The story is far from over. Every new leak and reaction fuels the chaos. Millions remain glued to screens, horrified, shocked, and emotionally invested. Serita's breakdown, Wendy's revelations, and Bishop Jakes' silence have produced a viral drama destined to be remembered for years. A story of betrayal, rage, and heartbreak that shatters the ordinary.